Hey, what's going on YouTube? We are back for part 2 of using the FFBE provided tips to beat the Yeti of unknown origin guide. And I did the good clear yesterday with Ramza, Beryl, Tsukiko, Abigail, Sylvie, and Ellisparis, and said that, maybe today I would come back and do the other clear where they suggested some alternatives. I will say that this clear, it works. It's definitely not as cool. But hey, it does technically, beat level 99 with full morale, with full, full criteria, perfect score for level 99 with no mods on, using all of their alternative choices with the exception of Melissa. I felt like since I was doing a clear with Lightning and Cloud, and Agrius, it kind of made sense to stick with a Thunder element team, and so we are keeping Sylvie for that. And so as a result, here we are. We've got our team. So they did suggest swapping in Elena for Ramza, Wondrous Flash Lightning for Beryl, Cloud Strife for Tsukiko. We're keeping Sylvie. Ellisparis could be changed for Agrius, and Maeve EX1 for Master Machinist Abigail. All the same tips as yesterday, just some unit swaps. And so we're going to take a look at some gear and stuff that's going to help us to keep this team going and fill all of our needs up. Let's go ahead and start with Elena. And here's her gear. So if we look at Elena, we've got just some pretty basic, just kind of survivability and stuff. She is not going to be serving as our magic tank. We are going to go ahead and let Maeve magic tank since that's what they said we needed to do. So, but otherwise we do have some stuff that's going to fill morale passively, lots of stuff like that. And then she's wearing the ice card because I have one. And then in the shift form, she's geared for killers and LB damage and stuff like that. So there you go, Elena. And she's also the leader of the party. Yeah, because she covers everybody, whereas Lightning does not. Speaking of Lightning, here you go. Lightning's just, geared for killers. She's got Beast, Demon, Human, LB damage, True Double Hand. She's wearing some Clash gear. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, she's wearing her own vision card because mine happens to be EX3. There you go. Believe it or not, the weak link of this chain is Cloud Strife. So Cloud, despite having 14,000 attack power, is definitely the weak link. And because mine happens to be EX1, Cloud does not get his good Clash of Wills morale-based stuff until he gets EX2. Mine is just stuck at EX1, so it is what it is. But hey, he's here. He's got a 150% lightning amp, yeah, he definitely does the least amount of damage in this clear, which is kind of sad. But hey, that's what happens when you take an EX1 unit to a fight, right? And there you go. He's even wearing Rick's vision card, and it's just like not a good situation. So there you go. Sylvie, I did make some changes too. So we've got her wearing, I've got her wearing, what's his name? Vilk's vision card for morale fill, and she's dual wielding in both forms. She's got the Memorial Ring, Discipline Coat for counters, Blizzard Orb, a lot of passive morale fill this time, and there you go. Basically the same build, just some resistance gear, and then a lot of passive morale fill stuff, and again dual wielding because that makes it proc twice. Agrius is just wearing her own gear, and then she's got killers. And LB damage for all the stuff. Beast, Demon, Human, LB damage, True Double Hand. There you go. She's got some chain speed stuff on, and she's wearing an Earth card because she's an Earth unit, even though she's going to be helping us out with lightning damage. There you go. And then Maeve, in the base form, she's wearing the Celestite Rod to get a bunch of morale fill on turn 1, all the Clash of Wills defensive gear, some passive fill, Mystic Tenacity to get some mitigations going, and then in the shift form, where she's wearing Melissa's vision card too for morale fill. Then in the shift form, she's got her STMR, shields, all the resistances. We don't have as high resistances as we did in the last clear, but that's because I needed to put more HP on her. And so she's got like some stuff that's going to give her HP. But she does have enough resistances because we don't have like the Imperial buff or debuff modifier turned on. And we're going to get some buffs from Sylvie and Elena and stuff like that. So it's going to be okay. She's going to be fine. I needed her to be a little bulkier because EX1 Maeve is definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel. But hey, they said we could do it, so we're doing it, right? So let's go ahead and get into the clear, and we'll post the actions in the description and in the comments as well, just like I did before. Let's get the gear out of here and pop the abilities up because that's what we like to see, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go. This one was a little tricky. So we got a lot of passive morale, auto morale filling type stuff going on. And we're going to use as much active morale as we can to try and fill things as well. There goes all the Maeve stuff. We're going to start with Elena. Elena's going to put up, with this power, I'll protect you, has morale fill on it, Sanctuary of the Azure Crystal, has mitigations and morale fill on it. And then she's going to use Brisk Daybreak mainly for morale fill. There we go. Sylvie is similarly going to fill resistances with Petals and Vines, also fills morale, and Burgeoning Defense, which fills morale and gives us big mitigation. There we go. Maeve is going to shift, and she's going to stay in the shift form the rest of the fight. And she's going to use a Hunting Call, which fills morale. Then she's going to use Natural Wall and Wild Barrier. It's going to fill a little bit of morale, give her some more mitigations, and give everybody HP barriers. And then we're going to let Lightning do some morale fill too, because whenever we give the party Thunder Element, it gives morale. And then she's just going to hit the boss for some morale hits. Agrius is going to do a break, a mercy I will not see done, and then use Sky Splitter twice just to kind of chain with lightning and do a little bit better break. Cloud is going to fill LB, use elemental lightning, and then just hit the boss once, and that is going to just kind of chain a little bit and fill the morale gauge. Cool. And those three are pretty much going to be doing that the whole fight. There we go. A lot of morale fill happening. There you go. Nice. Now, to help us survive the next few turns, Elena's going to use her base LB here. And she's going to chain that with Lightning doing Thundaga and 2 Blitzes. Cloud doing Elemental Lightning and True Focus Thrust. Agrius is going to be doing her thing, the same thing as before. The break and 2 Sky Splitters. Sylvie is going to use Vines, Petals, and Compassionate Night. Put up the resists, the mitigation, or not the mitigation, the status ailment resistances. And do a little bit of healing for Maeve. There you go. And then Maeve will use Uranatural, Practice Lure, and Hunting Call again to fill morale. So we'll let her get out of the way. And then we're going to send everybody else. Fill a little morale, put up mitigations with Elena's buffs. Very cool. There we go. Not too bad. Ooh, Sylvie got a counter, even more. Good stuff going for us. Nice. All right, turn 3. Elena's going to do Shining Provocation, which fills morale, and then use Pollux twice. Lightning is... actually, we're going to reload just because Lightning, Cloud, and Agrius are going to do the same thing. And then we'll queue up Elena. That's going to save us a little time. Oops. Shining Provocation and Pollux Blade. That way they can all chain. Sylvie is just going to use triple morale fill, right? So Vines, Petals, Vines. Or Petals, Vines, Petals. Or whatever you want to do. Just use those 3 skills a lot. And it's going to fill morale. Maeve here is going to use, again, Hunting Call, Wall, and Uranatural. Or Practice Lure, you know, whatever you want. The important thing is Hunting Call, and just keep her cover active and stuff like that. So, you know, it's fine. There we go. Maeve's going to cover. Enemy's going to overcome its limits, so we need to use some limit bursts here on this turn. And we'll go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to start by having Lightning and Cloud go ahead and use their LBs. There we go. And then we'll have Elena. Actually, Elena's going to go last. Maeve is going to do Hunting Call. You know, you're a natural. Why not? Practice Lure. Why not? Doesn't really matter. There we go. Sylvie's going to shift. And we're going to start prepping for our burst on turn 6. And she's going to use Lightning Blessing. Then she's going to just do Cheerful Paladin Strike twice for morale fill. There we go. We're going to reload for Agrius. And then Elena is going to use Celestial Guard, which is going to fill morale. Very, very cool. And then Crystal Echo, because it's going to put stats up for everybody. And then she could even use Shining Provocation again, just because it does fill morale. We don't want to use her magic cover skill though, because we don't want to like take the cover off of Maeve. There we go. Looking good. Morale's already basically full, so we're in pretty good shape. Turn 5, we're gonna go ahead and fill that up the rest of the way using all of our buffs. Nice. Sylvie is going to use I've Got Your Back on Lightning, use Demon Killer on Lightning, could use our main DPS. And just in case we need it, go ahead and do Fill Morale Gauge one more time. Elena's going to shift, and she's going to use her setup skills. Grace of Procyon, Blessing of Sirius, Judgment of Beetlejuice. Lightning is going to use Elemental Burst. The whole world's against us. How I live is up to me. Cloud is going to use Elemental Burst. You're out of luck and True Focus Thrust, just to kind of like give himself all the buffs and stuff that he needs. Agrius is going to do the Big Break. Those who live by deceit are the first to die by it. Then just use whatever skill she needs. Ribbon Enchantage and a Knight Oathbound, blah, 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 whatever. And then Maeve, you know, here we are again. Hunting Call, Natural Wall, you're a natural, you know, whatever she wants to do. It doesn't really matter. And there we go. Morale 0 on turn 6. Turn 5, start of turn 6, we're at morale 0, which is the important thing. Now we're full. We'll go ahead and use our buff, even though Sylvie is going to use Leaping Love here. And now we are fully ready to go. Okay, Elena's going to use her Shifted Limit Burst. Lightning's going to use her Base Limit Burst. Cloud is just going to chain True Focus Thrust. It means his damage is going to be really bad, but that's going to chain with Elena. It's also going to chain with Maeve. And then Agrius is also going to chain a little bit. She does Absolute Mirror of Equity chain, so we're going to kind of like stick her in last. It's going to be like, we're going to send Lightning, we're going to wait, because hers has to build and build and build, and then we're going to send like Cloud, Maeve, Elena, Agrius in that order. Gonna look something kind of like this. All right, Lightning, wait to the backflip. I timed that badly. Hold on a second. Now we're going to try that again and time Agrius's chains a little bit better so we get a 100 hit chain. That's the important thing. So Lightning, wait for the backflip. Oh, that was so close too. I got 99 hits. I'm going to let it go. I know it can get 100. The important thing is, you just got to time it right. It's goofy chaining with Agrius. It is what it is. I've done 100 hit chain. There were definitely 100 hits in that chain. Just got to time it right. there you go. Otherwise, perfect score. And then here's your breakdown. Oh wow. This time Cloud did a little better. I've seen him go below Agrius, which is kind of funny. But Lightning's definitely the carry here. Elena contributing quite nicely, but Lightning's doing the majority of the damage. So it is what it is. But the point is, using the backup substitute unit clear that they were suggesting in the tips, you can definitely take these units and do everything that they wanted you to do, which was again, kind of hitting at every turn with the right element, and then bursting really hard to take out as much of its health as you can, all at once, so that you don't have to deal with like the second phase of the fight. And if you're having a hard time dealing with this, at level 99 with no mods on, that's definitely the way to go. Is just to do as much damage as you can and get out of the second phase, or skip the second phase entirely, just so that your tank doesn't have to deal with that. And a tank like Maeve definitely is not going to want to deal with that. I feel like Abigail could do it just fine, but Maeve, it's going to be a little dicey. Plus, morale fill was really hard. Had to really work to kind of like get all the gear and stuff in there to make the morale fill happen. Either way, this backup team can definitely do it. One more time just to show you the team. There you go with Elena, Lightning, Cloud, Sylvie, Agrius, and Maeve. Could get to turn 6 and survive, and other than my goofy chaining, gets you a perfect score on level 99. So hopefully that is useful to you if you're having trouble with level 99 and don't have any of the best of their tips. You could use the backup team too. And we will see you in the next one. Have a good night, guys.